The Sudanese Association of Northern California says they're raising money to send aid, and on May 13th in Sacramento, they plan to hold a rally to bring more awareness to what's happening in Sudan.
So no school for some areas for sure, no food, no electricity, no water, no medication, and just when we call our family back home, it just we hear the guns.
Late last month, fighting for control of the government erupted between the Sudanese army and rival paramilitary group Rapid Support Forces. Multiple ceasefire agreements have been negotiated and broken since then, and on Monday, another fragile 72-hour ceasefire agreement was put in place. Sana Efadil has family in Sudan and works with the Sudanese Association of Northern California.
There is no life in Khartoum. It's death and smell of death, actually. The bodies are outside, and no one can bury them. No one can even cover them because it's a kind of, if you went there, you were going to be die for sure.
A week after the civil unrest began, the State Department issued a travel advisory asking Americans not to travel to Sudan, and then began helping hundreds of Americans leave the country. Political science professor Karthika Shashishkumar says right now the U.S. is limited in what it can do to get more people out.
Those people who got out early are the lucky ones, and as more and more time passes, the costs of getting out are going to increase. And I don't just mean the financial costs, but I mean also the costs in terms of the risks that you run in getting to the ports and getting to the borders.
Tens of thousands have fled Khartoum, Sudan's capital, and other major cities, heading to bordering countries that are already struggling economically. Getting aid inside of Sudan is also a challenge because of the continued fighting and the broken ceasefire agreements.
Just they ask for democracy, but end of the day they have war. We want to spread war. We want an emergency help for the people who is there, especially in Khartoum, without food, without water, without medication.
At least 530 people, including civilians, have been killed, and another 4,500 have been injured in Sudan. Julie?
LaMonica Peters reporting live tonight. Thank you, LaMonica.